everyone. Today we're going to learn about the quadratic equation. In standard form, the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So the formula we use to solve for all of this is negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So I've color-coded this so y'all are able to see a little bit better. So what I really want to teach you is the song of the quadratic equation. And it goes negative b, plus or minus square root, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a, all over 2a. And I'm sure you're wondering what all that's for. So if we were to have actual numbers in where our letters are, we could have an equation that looks like this. 5x squared plus 6x plus 1 equals 0. So this is where we're going to plug in our color-coded numbers for where our letters are. So we have negative 6 plus or minus square root. The reason we do a plus or minus is because a negative times a negative is a positive, and a positive times a positive is a positive. So you can have negative 2 times negative 2, which equals 4. So the square root of 4 could be a positive or negative 2. So now we have our square root. 6 squared, oh, let's not forget our parentheses, minus 4, our a is 5, and when we don't write anything in, we mean we're multiplying. So 4 times 5 times 1. And all of this is going over 2 times 5. So this will equal 6 squared is 36 minus 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 1 is 20. Negative 6 plus or minus 2 times 5 is 10. So now I'm going to flip to another sheet of paper so y'all can see everything we've already written plus our new paper. So if we bring this down, we have our negative 6 plus or minus square root 36 minus 20 all over 10. Well, 36 minus 20 is 16. So we have negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 16 over 10. And what we're solving for is x, everybody. I meant to say that earlier. So the square root of 16 is 4. So we have negative 6 plus or minus 4 over 10. So first let's do negative 6 plus 4. Negative 6 plus 4 over 10. Well, negative 6 plus 4 equals negative 2 over 10, which equals negative 1/5. Or negative 0.2. If we do negative 6 minus 4 over 10, then that equals negative 10 over 10, which equals negative 1. So my x could equal negative 0.2 or negative 1. And what that means is when I plug in negative 0.2 or negative 1 into my x value, I will get 0. Okay, so one more quick review of our song. I want to hear everybody sing. Negative b, plus or minus square root, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a, all over 2a. I hope this helps you with the quadratic equation. Have a great night.